whatever you're doing, you just gotta be the dopest at it. Anytime you're in an environment where you're networking with producers, musicians, whatever, like don't be scared to talk to every single person. You don't gotta say what you do. You don't gotta say what your intents are. Just, hey, how you doing? My name is so and so. I work in this field. I just want to say hello.
Right. Okay. So that's definitely good advice to the people. To the people. Okay, that's the first step, guys. So to the people that are watching, and you guys are like, okay, so that intimidation factor. We're in Chicago, and you know, some people, like you said, we deal with egos. We deal with, what about those people that are seemingly unapproachable? How would you giving the advice to those people, like you have to step to these people, because of course you have to make those relationships. How do you advise stepping to those people?
Stepping to those people, it's a lot of different ways. You could be in a room, you could get noticed. You can do something to get noticed. You get this person a drink. You could have the dopest business card, or a little gimmick, whatever works. You know?
What works for you?
This person, they're not gonna notice you because they don't know anything about you, and right off bat, you don't have anything to offer. Right,
you can be the coldest in the room, and they don't know. So you have to make the relationship, make the connection, and I think that's what everyone's so quick to. I'm already the star that it's like I don't have to go through making the connection. They'll figure out about me. They'll find out about me. What do you say to those people? It's like
I'm gonna tell them that 99% of people that they meet and don't care about them. But, you know, you're gonna have to meet 500 people to be cool with 5 people. So
true.
How you gonna meet the 500 people?
Right. You gotta just start. I feel like, one, if you want to be in this business, you kind of have to be a personality. You have to be out there enough to entertain, because any of these realms are entertainment. And or even in your area, marketing promotion, you have to know how to reach an audience. So you have to be able to talk to somebody. You have to be able to, if you have to get over that first instinct of talking to someone, to even get started. That should be the first step before even the introduction. I have to gain the confidence to step to you.
Definitely, and also you gotta be yourself.
Yeah.
Because when you think that you should act a certain way, even if you like aren't acting like another person, it's like when y'all think like that, all of y'all are thinking the same.
Yeah.
So the stuff you're telling me that you think you're supposed to tell me to impress me, I heard all that shit.
Right.
Even though you might have never met anyone that said that.
Right.
It's the same thing.
And I see it all the time. I definitely see that, like, people just like, I didn't know how to really react in this situation. React like you would react.
Yeah, like
I'm shameless. I'm so shameless. So it's just like if it's an F up and I just was like, dang, maybe I shouldn't have did that. It's like, well, it's done now. It's just how I am. So it's just gotta be.
It happened, yo.
Yeah.
You do something wrong, like, yeah, I was wrong.
Right.
Okay, now what?
Definitely.
Just keep moving.
Right.
You're gonna hurt. You're gonna be hurt. Be yourself though. Like whatever you do, you know, if you're angry at something, like don't get crazy or nothing like that. But like, yo, let your feelings be known. Like, yo, step to a person. Yo, what you did I thought was wrong.
Right.
Or when somebody does something dope, man, tell them, yo, I think what you did was dope. Be a genuine person, be yourself, let your thoughts out.
Right.
But be truthful. Because in this industry, like, man, like I said, like I've heard the same thing over and over and over again. And it's like, yo, you're not being honest, yo. And I'll call people out sometimes, like, yo, dog, you bullshitting.
Follow him on Twitter, okay? Though, like, definitely the be yourself aspect. I think that if you are so dope and you are shopping yourself to be so dope in whatever realm of entertainment, model, DJ, host, actress, promoter, whatever, you're so dope, you should be yourself. If you believe in that person, I feel like it shines through more than the people that's like, hey, you know, I did this and I did this and I did this and I'm working on this, so hey, what's going on? What do you want to work together? Let's work. Everyone's working.
Worst. Ooh, that's the worst. I always like make a comparison. I always like rather chill with like a cool nerd that knows he's a nerd than like with a fake cool person.
Yeah,
that I think they just like swagging.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather chill with the nerd. Nerd swagging on you. He got a paycheck. What you got?
Definitely.
Nerd, speaking of broke bread.
Speaking of paycheck, what do you think an age is that if you're not getting paid, because I feel like you said, setting realistic goals. I feel like setting a realistic time for yourself, like especially rappers and even models, because I see 28-year-old, come on, Kimora is retired, she's grown, you know, you can't, but anyway, at what age do you think that you should, if you're not getting a paycheck, you should like, okay, it's time to get a realistic cubicle, 9 to 5, something, you gotta make some money.
I mean, I say if by age 25,
that's my age. That's my age.
You're not making sufficient money to where you don't need a second job doing what you want to do.
Right.
Leave it alone, man.
Right.
Or make it a hobby.
Right. Make it a hobby. Do it for fun. Maybe it'll catch on there or something.
Yeah. On weekends, you know what I'm saying? Do something.
You go to the studio.
But don't make yourself. I'm the CEO of this.
Yeah.
It's like, yo, fam, you just serve me at Chipotle, dog. Like,
I just bought a pair of slacks from your Macy's.
Yo, dog, what are you talking about?
What is your perception of those people that are just like, hey, I'm this, I rap, and I'm 27.
The first thing I do is I judge them on how like genuine they are. Mm-hmm. So like, if you got a passion for music, you dope. I think you dope. Like, you got good artwork, all that. Whatever you present to me, I'm gonna take that in first. Once I find out you're 28, all that, yada yada yada, I do a little more research. I'm like, if I like the music, I do some research.
Right.
Like, I'll give some tips. Like, yo, why you not on iTunes, bro?
Right.
Like, this is pretty decent.
Those little hints, right?
It's pretty decent. Like, what is your budget? What are you trying to do? You want me to tell you your music's cool, or you want to work?
Right.
What's your budget?
Are you trying to progress?
What's your budget? You got 150 bucks? It's not much, but I can do this for you. You know? And if I think that's gonna help me, then let's do it. But when I'm approached with the CD, don't even got a case for it and marker on it, automatically dismiss that.
Right.
Because you're not even to the point where you respect yourself enough to research and find out what you gotta do to present yourself in like a clean manner. Like, that's sloppy, yo.
Right.
And to me,
you want to say to me about marketing and promotions, but you haven't even promoted it well to me. I can't push this out to.
It's not even that. It's not even me thinking beyond the point that they don't respect themselves.
Okay.
Because they don't even have self-respect enough to be like, what do I need to do to make my stuff look dope? Like, you didn't even have that in your head. You just like, man, I'm dope, boom, 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 here. That's disrespect to yourself and to me.
Definitely. What about, okay, so we have the people that they're on their own grind, they're doing this, they're doing that, and they're stepping to you, maybe they're not doing it the right way. Then we have the people that are kind of, the talent is there, and maybe funds aren't. Maybe this person, or not even argue just personally, but is it wrong for them to be like, okay, maybe I can find this team that can help me, that can back me, that can blah, blah. What advice, and if they are thinking to go that route, because if you are thinking to go that route, how do you think that they should go about that?
There's a lot of independent artists out here that have the whole backing of the city that don't even need a budget. You know what I mean? They got tight family. I want to big up YP, Big Homie Dope.
Yeah.
So they got an independent movement. You know, they don't need a budget. They're good. Like, they're so dope and so talented that everybody wants to help them.
Right.
You know, and they're winning awards. They're opening up for a bunch of people, for Gibbs, and a bunch of other guys that's coming into town, in and out of town. Similar is Calico. You know, he's really dope. He's did his thing on iTunes. Got a track with Wiz Khalifa. Those are people, man, that I work with and I respect so much just because they're so dope. Like, that's who I support. In order for you to do that, definitely gotta have a strong family, a strong base, and a foundation. And you gotta have people in your team that knows how to play their role.
Play your role.
No, he's not a rapper, he's not a producer.
He's not out there trying to be the rapper on the side.
No.
Playing his role.